Preference is really a starting point to really understand and comprehend our type. But the type becomes even more useful when we really understand and explore the combinations of our preferences and how they interact to create our personality. You'll also notice when you look at the type table that it's organized so that similar types are next to each other, and sections of the type table are organized in order to see qualities that are shared by groups or within the group of type. ESFP is a personality type that is a lover of life. They are present-oriented and they find enjoyment in just about everything, including people, food, clothes, the experience, the world, activities. They love everything. Their order of hierarchy states that they have an extroverted sensing, which means that they take pleasure in everything around them. They are observant, practical, realistic, specific, and they love to be involved in the immediate experience of lives. Now, remember that they do have an introverted feeling side, and because of that, it's not going to tend to be seen, but they will be making their decisions based upon their personal values and opinions. They also tend to be very generous, optimistic, persuasive, as well as warm and even tactful. Their inferior function and tertiary function state that they are thinking with an extroverted intuition. However, they really need to be able to find places to be appreciated for their contributions. And if not, they become distractive and impulsive, and they have trouble accepting and meeting deadlines. They even may overpersonalize somebody's actions. Under great stress, they're going to feel very overwhelmed, and they're going to internalize some negative possibilities, and they're going to not see the long-term consequences that may happen to them. Preferences within a personality type of perception, which is sensing or intuition, and judgment, which is your thinking and feeling, is what brings about career choices and the interests. So a sensing, feeling personality likes to focus on facts, and they really are going to use these facts in a way that is based upon their values, that includes personal warmth, and they're very concerned for others. They tend to be very sympathetic and friendly. They also are going to find their interests more in services and practical help because they want to contribute to society and its members. So some great ideas for careers for the sensing feeling preference is going to be healthcare, community service, teaching, supervision, religious service, support services, and even sales. How people respond to change deals with their preferences of their energy and their external orientations. So the EP, the external perceiver, is an adaptable extrovert. So when changes are proposed, they're going to talk to everybody around them. They're going to talk to the people they know. They're going to talk to people at work, people at home, their family. They want to find out what everyone around them thinks. And then if changes really allow room for their creativity and action, then they're going to gather resources and try to energize everyone around them to implement those changes. The preference combinations of judgment and external orientation within a personality type indicate our leadership styles, our management styles, and even our follower styles. The FP would be considered a supportive coach. This is a combination of feeling and perceiving. They tend to be warm and flexible, even encouraging leaders. They support individual work styles, and they like to involve others in the decision making. They prefer very collegial relationships. They like to share their rewards, and they need a consensus in decisions. They will be an energetic follower if they are treated with respect. How a personality uses information is dependent upon the concept and combination of their energy and their perception. So the extroverted sensor is an action-oriented realist. Knowledge is important to them for practical usage. Looking into the temperaments, we're now looking at the combination preferences of sensing and perceiving, which is called the artisan. The artisan is action-oriented. They love impact. They hunger for spontaneity. They tend to be optimistic, and they trust luck and the ability to handle whatever comes up. They're absorbed in the moment. They read people and situations, and they adapt to changes very quickly in order to get jobs done. They love adventure. They're a very adventurous personality type, and they love experiences. They love variations, and they like to focus on tactics to help others and to get some desired results. However, they really need a lot of freedom in order to choose their next action. Remember that the purpose of learning about our MBTI type and those dynamics is really to help us in understanding ourselves and to better build and to aid in developing our relationships with others. And this is accomplished when we look at the combinations of our preferences, the dynamics within our personality type, as well as the development and the growth that is available to our psychological type.